Homecoming 2016, we're at Sheboygan South High School where the Red Wings are going to host De Pere in a Fox River Classic football game. Alongside the coach Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin, and we're very happy to bring you this ball game. De Pere comes in 3-4, South is 1-6, but maybe a closer game than the records may indicate, Chris.
Yeah, De Pere's was the top of the heap a year ago. They were big and fast and really, really good, and they've fallen off a little bit.
They look pretty big in the men's
room.
room.
Oh, man, we'll talk about that later as we progress, but they're down on the bottom. They need 2 wins. They're going to have to beat South, but then is number 2 ranked Bayport ahead of them. So.
Right, and another classic scheduling gaffe by the conference. North is at home tonight for their homecoming, and we don't know why that occurs, but it has over the last several years. South suffered a pretty tough loss last week. We're hoping they can pick it up for homecoming tonight. De Pere is led by senior quarterback Isaac Huffman. 4 touchdowns, 506 passes. James Zarin also has thrown quite a few. Actually, he's thrown more, but in warm-ups it was Huffman doing all the throwing, Chris. South, of course, is led by Jacob Rice.
Well, today it'll be can South move on that defense, and the defense of De Pere is going to be led by number 56, Aaron Volpel, all-conference a year ago, 6'7", 290. I think he's being looked at by the Badgers, if I'm not mistaken. He's unbelievable size. They also got another 6'6" kid too, so South's going to have to move the ball, but first of all, they're going to have to play some defense.
Reacher and not that deep. It's a squib kick and goes off De Pere player, and they're going to get it at about the 35 or 36 yard line, 1st and 10.
Hey, we want to thank the crew for getting ready too. Richard and Eric running around trying to get things going, and
Sergi Molitor and Zach Caffeine also helping out.
Yep, so we're happy to have this game going. A little excited. Last week we were here last Friday. It was nothing but a giant rainstorm, and then of course we did the Lakeland game Saturday, which was just a giant mud bowl.
Oh boy, that was a lot worse. Their field was not nearly in as good a condition. Huffman on a little pitch forward to the man in motion.
That was Esser.
Esser on the carry. It actually technically goes as a pass. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 5. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Just ran a basic jet sweep, Marty. I love the linebackers for South. They've had a really good year. We're probably going to mention Prunick quite a bit. And Sean Munson.
Mason had a heck of a game
Mason,
last week.
Sean Mason, yep.
Mason Prunick.
Oh, okay.
Prunick on the rush, gets there a little bit late, and the pass goes incomplete.
Max Miner or Huddleston dropped that ball.
3rd down and 5. Let's see if the Red Wings can stand tall on this play and get the ball right back. Like I mentioned, South comes in 1-6. Their bugaboo has been rushing defense. They've given up a lot of yards on the ground. 7.8 yards per carry. Huffman under center. Keeps it, and he gets tackled. Wildman on the sack, or on the tackle for loss.
Hey, that's a nice start for South. But because of that short kickoff, I'm going to pin South back a bit. Flags are pretty much flat, Marty. It was really warm this morning, but that cold front came through, and we have October football weather.
Yeah, this is actually pretty comfortable. Case is back deep for South.
He's a good one.
Good snap, left-footed kicker. Gets the ball away. It takes a nice bounce for De Pere. And it's going to be downed inside the 10-yard line. Oh, man. You know, looked like Case could have probably picked it up. He had enough distance between the cover guy.
Well,
and
Marty, it just, you know, you just kick the ball off and you just squib it, and they get good field position at the 39. Even when you get it stand, you don't get anything, and then they punt it. And now for a team that just struggles to score points, you always have long drives. We've just seen this too many times this year, Marty. And guess how we start this game again?
Yeah, way back. Rice on the inside handoff. I didn't catch who the ball carrier was. Case on the carry.
Well, Case has been doing the load on the running game. Earlier in the year was Alvarez, but Case getting a lot more work. He's just a junior.
Really no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Rice on a fake pitch, keeps it up the middle. He's got pretty good yardage. He's going to be close to a 1st down.
I think the ball got on the ground, Marty.
Hopefully.
Oh, guess what?
They're giving him a lost foul?
Yeah.
Fumble? Oh, no. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10. It's about an 8-yard gain, too. But all for naught. It's going to be De Pere ball deep in South territory. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line, they're calling it.
Oh, he was down, Marty.
Yeah, it was a
replay showed he was down. Bounced off the ground.
Bad call. Too late now. Huffman back looking. Now he's scrambling and gets hit near the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up a yard, but that would be it.
Well, you talked about De Pere's 2 quarterbacks. They are pretty balanced. They also, their running attack, very balanced with.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
One guy with almost 400 yards, another with 350, another one 266, 2 receivers with 27, 26. This is a very balanced attack that De Pere shows.
2nd down and 10. Huffman hands it off to the running back right up the middle. High steps one tackler and gets it down inside the 5-yard line. Very nice run that time by the running back for De Pere, Jake Feets.
Yeah, Feet's not even one of our 3 guys that we have with a big yardage, and that was a nice run.
Ball is on the 1 yard. That was a 16-yard run, Chris. Man in motion. Hand off to Feets, and he's in. Touchdown for De Pere. With 9:10 left in the 1st quarter, they get their first score on a 1-yard run. So they got the ball on a fumble at the 17, and Feets carried it twice, a 16-yarder and then a 1-yard touchdown run.
Going for 2, Marty. They don't kick a lot of extra points. I had them for 4 on the season. They seem to always go for 2.
Another handoff to Feets. Gets good blocking in front, and he's in for the 2-pointer. Wow. That makes it tough. So with 9:10 left in the 1st, De Pere out on top early.
Yeah, took advantage of the turnover. I don't know if it really was a fumble or not. There's replay. Showed a good replay there by Truck and Eric, but South's got to bounce back. And again, as it was a week ago, and we've seen a lot, even when they beat North, they just seem to always have poor field position. And it makes it tough to go 80, 90 yards on all your drives. You'd much rather be short.
You know, it's one thing when you got to go that distance, but you got a guy in the backfield or at end where he can break a 50-yarder, you know, but South has trouble breaking those long ones. And you're right, then when you got to string together 10 or 12 plays, that's tough. And not commit any penalties.
Yep.
Jones and Case back deep to return this kickoff. De Pere's kicker is Nate Baranek. I'm going to give a shout out to JV coach Eric Bizik for helping me out with the
offsides De Pere, Marty.
Helping me out with the pronunciation of some of the De Pere players, and Chris called it the offside.
That was an easy one.
Move them back 5 and kick it again. Tell you, the guy kicked it pretty deep, Chris. I think that came down inside the 10-yard line.
Yep. Jacob caught it at about the 5.
Jacob is Jacob Case. Antoine Jones, number 6, is the other return man. Both of them pretty fast runners. Beautiful night for football. Chris mentioned not much of a breeze, a little on the chilly side. Just what it should be in October. Another kick that is going to be picked up at the 3 by Case. He's looking. He got a good block on the edge. He does get it out to the 20. So not a bad return, all things considering. They're spotting it at the 21 even.
Well, when I looked down, Marty, I saw 4 white shirts and Jacob Case.
You know what I did notice? I thought one of the South edge blockers took the guy, grabbed him by the shoulder pads and threw him down, and then we went to look for someone else to block. There was no flag, so apparently no penalty, right?
I don't know. It should be. Everyone should have a guy. It's just somebody should know who you're going to hit and do your job.
Messin in motion, handoff to Case. Tries to cut it back, gets it up to the 25, a 4-yard pickup. It's going to be 2nd and 6. We have Richard Bartson running the top camera. Our field camera is not working again. We might have to send that one out. This is about the 3rd game in a row. Eric Wiesman is our director tonight. His 2nd game doing that. And then our student helpers are Sergi Molitor and Zach Caffeine. Handoff to Case. He had a little bit of blocking, but too much help from the De Pere team, and he gets stopped for maybe a 1-yard gain.
And that was one of the ends we need to worry about. Jacob Team, 6'6", 240. We saw him in the restroom, Marty. He looked like he was 7'6" compared to us.
He was a good listener, though. When I told him to get out of my way, he did.
I don't seem to recall that. I must have missed that.
You weren't in that. 3rd down and 5. Fake handoff. Rice got his receiver, but it went off the hands of Jacob Bonin, and it's going to be 4th down.
Another thing that struggled this year is the passing game for South. Just don't seem to get anything going. And there was another situation right off the hands. Jacob threw a nice ball there right in the spot that he had to throw it.
Right, led the receiver. Good snap, not a very good kick though, but at least he's getting a bit of a roll. Prunicle down it at the 46, and De Pere with great field position, Chris. This is not good. It's one of those things. Seems like a little bit here and a little bit there, and a little bit over there again, a little bit here, and all of a sudden, you're not getting field position, you're not moving the ball.
Yep. Well, they got a stop 2 series ago right around here. They started on the 39 last time.
Huffman back, has his man on the out pattern, avoids 2 tacklers, and gets the 1st down. Nice run by Max Huddleston.
Another 6'6", 225, this time a tight end, Huddleston. He's a multi-sport athlete as well. I think he plays baseball, and I think he plays basketball too. I know Volpel does.
Yeah, I don't remember for sure if he did or not.
I think he does. Good athlete.
First and 10. Inside handoff. Oh no, fake handoff. Huffman kept it and gets it down to the 35.
Got me too, Marty.
Oh, I don't feel so bad because you got the good eyes.
Yeah, I can't see nothing, Marty.
You always saw when I didn't get a call right. Back in the good old days. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 5. Let's see if we can spot the ball. Empty backfield. We should be able to keep track. Up and rolling, throwing. He's got his receiver. Voids one tackler, and finally knocked down is Gavin Knott.
That was Zarin at quarterback, Marty.
That was Zarin?
The lefty.
I noticed the left-handedness.
Yep, and they're both going to be in this time. Watch for something razzle-dazzle here. Both quarterbacks in the game, 7 and 15.
6-yard pickup on that last pass.
Huffman is in the backfield, Marty.
Huffman is going to take the snap.
No, Zarin is.
Zarin is.
Yep.
15 on the carry. That would be Nate Baronic.
Oh, it's Baronic. Okay. I apologize. I was wrong. Huffman was not in the game. See, my eyesight's gone.
Oh, wow. That's going to be a 10-yard gain. They're going to have it 1st and 10.
Baronic, the leading rusher for them. 398 yards, and he's got 6 touchdowns. Zarin is our quarterback, though, Marty.
Yep. Ball spotted on the 20-yard line. Make it the 19. Zarin, the lefty, with a completion, and making the catch before it then tackled was Jordan Esser.
Zarin, a senior as well. Came in 56% throwing, 373 yards. 2 up, 4 down, 4 on the interception side.
2nd and 1, a 9-yard pickup on that pass play. Ball spotted on the 10-yard line.
They're going to be running, Marty.
You would think. Inside handoff, the running back right up the middle. And taking it in for the score was Nate Baronic.
Marty, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. They had everybody up. There was no safety help. I knew if he gets through that first line, he's going to score, and that's exactly what happened. You see it here. Everybody's up, and all 8 are real uptight. And if he gets through that first, it's gone. There's nobody back there.
Yeah, that was way too easy.
I knew that was going to happen, Marty. I just knew it.
10-yard touchdown run by Nate Baronic.
His 7th.
And they're going for 2 again. Baronic on the inside handoff. Does he get enough? Yes, he did. Pounds it in for another 8 points. It's 16-0, and there's still 4:37 left in the first. Chris?
Eric, if you can turn off your bus, there's a lot of exhaust coming, I guess, up, but we'll see what we can do. If you need to leave it running, leave it running.
That's a first. Playing about the exhaust. We agree.
Yeah, if we can't put it, we just let it. And activities director says if we got to leave it running, we can leave it running.
What happens, Chris, you get it down like this, quick 16 points by the other team. You got to somehow hold it together if you're South.
Yep.
Try to get something going. You can't just...
Yeah, I was just saying, as is the morale and everything gone here so quickly. I think you made a good point, Marty. You got to have something to get going here. How do you stay positive? Here we are, another. It's just, you get started, you're all excited in the game, and next thing you're down 16-0, and
it's homecoming.
yeah, and it's here we go again, and
Yeah.
that you don't want that to take place.
Veronic doing the kicking. Kick carries deep, taken at the 9-yard line by Case up to the 20, 25, and tackled at the 27. First and 10 South. That'll be their best field position. To start with. Case in the backfield with Rice. Wildman split off to the left along with Prunick and looks like Jones. Fake handoff, Rice keeps it, throws deep. He's got his receiver, but was broken up. Not able to make the catch was Jacob Bonin. A little too much air on that one, Chris, allowed the defenders to get back.
Yeah, he had to lead him a little bit, and I think Jacob was rushed. Just had to lead him a tad more.
Here you're going to see it. Inside fake. I'll tell you that defensive end did a good job of holding. A lot of times when you see that fake in the middle of the line, you tend to crash in. That would have left Jacob with the opportunity to run it instead of pass it.
And then again, keeping it on the ground and
not getting much. Case with, they're giving him no gain actually. Nothing on that rush. Makes it 3rd and 10. Again, another unfavorable 3rd down situation. 3 wide receivers off to the left. Bonin at the bottom of your screen. Timeout South.
Well, as you said, Marty, another 3rd and long. Said the defense for De Pere is really strong.
Yeah.
Their 3 wins are Manti, North, and Preble. They beat 7-0.
Oh.
So that's their 3 wins. They haven't beat the heavyweights. And like I said, they're hoping for a playoff berth, but they're going to have to...
163 points in 7 games, so that's not too bad, I guess.
They've given up.
Yeah. That's
20.
20. Yeah. Yeah, that's not all that great. Their rush defense are allowing 4.8 yards per rush. Passing isn't, the passing defense isn't too bad. They're only allowing 51% pass completions. But those numbers might improve this game, unfortunately. All right, 3rd down and 10. We got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Rice back.
Oh.
Throws a long pass and was out of bounds. He was looking for Case on the wheel route, I guess, huh, Chris?
Yeah, but...
wheeling out of the backfield.
Prudix there, the linebacker, held the receiver. He couldn't get going because he was being held right in front of the official. And that's what the South coaching staff is asking. How can you run a route when you're holding them?
Yeah. So we didn't get a penalty call that probably should have been called this play. We had a fumble that was called a fumble when it really wasn't earlier in the quarter. It's bad enough. Another terrible kick, but good roll. Going to get down and downed at the 41-yard line. Be 1st and 10 to Pure. 3:31 left.
And again.
Good field position.
Oh, boy.
Grandma Rush had a birthday on October 4th, 94 years old and still going strong. Wish her happy birthday. Fake handoff, Huffman on the keeper. Lunges forward, gets about maybe 3 or 4 yards.
You had a birthday too. You're still going pretty strong.
It's a secret.
But you're still going strong.
Still going pretty strong.
Yep. I know you stay very active, which sure helps your lifestyle, and you still do things. I know you substitute teach. And
yeah, we had some fun over at Jefferson. Give a
out.
little shout out to Mr. Rogers and Mrs. Campbell's 4th grade classes. I subbed there the last 2 days. They're doing testing. Good kids.
Uh-oh.
Deep pass. Oh, off the hands of the intended receiver. Huddleston not able to make the catch.
He'd like to have that one back.
Really, so would Huffman.
Yeah, it was a nice pass. Real nice pass.
I think Chris mentioned this. Huddleston goes 6'6". He's a senior, 225. Was he the kid you said Wisconsin was looking at?
No, I thought Vopel was, I'm not sure about that, but 6'7", 290, defensive end.
Big boy.
Uh-huh.
Thing is, when you're that big as a high schooler, you're going to get bigger when you're an adult.
Yeah.
Pass is incomplete.
We got to stop here. Let's see if they go or they're going to punt for their second time, Marty.
Anderson not able to make that catch.
You know, well, I shouldn't say, Marty. The pier is running it down your throat.
And then they go to the air.
And they throw it 3 times. Kinda.
Case is back to receive the punt. Left-footed kicker for De Pere was Nate Baranek, kid who just scored the touchdown. And Case makes the fair catch at the 20, so it'll be 1st and 10 South. You know, a lot of possessions again this quarter, Chris.
You got that right. This is the 4th time with the football for South. And we still have 2:37. Why did I write 2:24? What am I looking at?
It looks like Case in the backfield with Rice. We have 3 wide receivers off to the right side. Rice with a quick out, has his receiver, and making a nice catch and run that time was Nick Love.
1st down, Sheboygan South.
All righty, that's the way to do it.
Some chunks of yards back here. A lot of game left.
Ball spotted just over the 30-yard line. We'll call it the 30. Give him a 10-yard gain on that play. I got that as Jacob's first completion, Chris. Inside handoff, De Pere not having any of it. The ball carrier Case gets pushed back. Hopefully he didn't lose yardage. He did, lost a 2.
De Pere is quite big up front, but so far, you know, South's offensive line is up to the task, I would say. Jacob hasn't been sacked. Looks like they're trying to hold the fort for Jacob. Running game is bits and pieces.
Right, yeah, not too much. Another quick out, this one to Jones. Jones gets it over the 30 and knocked out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Not a lot, but some.
Cole Howe, I believe, on the stop. Or the pier.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 8 yards to go, Chris. Fake handoff, Rice rolling.
Nice.
Got his man Prunick. He's got the 1st down. He's knocked down near the 45.
1st down, Sheboygan South. Nice play, Marty. Jacob rolling to his left.
I like it when they can get the ball to Mason Prunick.
Oh, yeah. As we've mentioned before, he should be an all-conference linebacker. He is a good player. Well, I said before, I like Jacob Rice. Put Jacob Rice on Bayport. Have a big line and all that, and weapons. He's a good player. Good decision there by Jacob.
And we got Wildman in the slot on the right side. Jones is deep on the right side. Fake pitch. Rice right up the middle. He's got a big opening. He's through the line of scrimmage. He could go all the way. He's down to the 20 and knocked down near the 10-yard line. Great run by Jacob Rice. Good blocking up front.
45-yard run, Marty.
It was a long one.
44-yard run for Jacob Rice. Get right back in it. Watch this fake and then watch him run. I said since the freshman year, this kid has improved his speed drastically.
Okay, the ball is at the 11-yard line.
And he lost the ball. That was the situation, Marty.
Right.
Got punched out.
There was that big play we were looking for.
Yep. Now we got to finish.
Prunick shifts over to the right side. And they try to go right, but nothing doing. Hit for a loss.
Well, Case is looking for a hole that wasn't there. And while he waits, the Redbirds come in hard.
Loss of 1. Ball spotted on the 12-yard line. 22 seconds left in the quarter. 16-0 De Pere on top. It's been all Redbirds in that first quarter till now. They're going to let the clock run out. It's at 10. They might just do that.
Uh-oh. I don't know if they can, Marty. I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can. Oh.
They did. They can. That's the end of the first quarter with De Pere on top, 16-0.
Na 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 na, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
Penalty. They did have the penalty.
Jeez.
There is 20.
No.
They're setting it at 22
No.
seconds. I don't think that's right.
2.2.
2.2.
Jeez.
Very
Come.
close.
Unbelievable.
Fake handoff out to Wildman. He wouldn't have got the first down anyway. But that'll be the end of the quarter. Way to get us back, Eric. That'd give me another few seconds to figure out the first quarter stats.
Hey, Gabby, how you doing? How's the play date and sleepover?
Dad, it was great.
Awesome. Okay, I'm on my way. Hey, guys, what are you doing?
We're going swimming. Mom, going biking. Yeah!
I'll see you in a little bit, guys. I love you.
Hi, babe. How was school today?
Hi, Dad. It was great.
Okay, honey. I'll be home soon. Remember, you're never too far away from your kids to be a dad. Reach out and take a second to check in, because sometimes the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Hey, Gabby, how you doing? How's the play date and sleepover?
Dad, it was great.
Awesome. Okay, I'm on my way. Hey, guys, what are you doing?
We're going swimming. Mom, going
81 for
biking.
South,
Yeah!
78.
Come on,
Total yardage, actually, South had more. I had them for 81 yards. De Pere with 78. That long run made a big difference. Another quick out and good defensive play. It's going to pass will go incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Well, that's the 3rd time they've tried that play on the drive, Marty. The first 2 times went well, but the 3rd time, it wasn't a charm.
They quick learners over there at De Pere. It's going to be South going for it here on 4th down. Ball is spotted on the 18-yard line after the penalty. Rice fakes the handoff, looking, dropping, he's rushed hard, picks up a good block, throws across the middle, and the ball is knocked away, incomplete. Yeah, it looked like it could have been caught by a South receiver standing in the end zone after it was tipped away, but was not caught. 1st and 10 for De Pere.
Hey, and they don't have good field position for a change. Watch this. Jacob using his feet. Throws it across his body. His intended receiver fell down. And all of a sudden, Sean Mewson there, possibly to make the catch.
Ducking under center is Huffman. Fake handoff, he's going to keep it going around the left end and picks up a few yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Gizmo picked up a pretty good chunk of yards there, 6 of them. It'll be 2nd and 4. Isaac Huffman's dad went to Chilton High. Bob. Huffman on a keeper again. Cuts it back inside. We get a flag in the area of holding normally. We'll see what happens. He got up to the 33. Have to check out the penalty.
Yeah, this should put him back to the 18, Marty, which will set up a 2nd and 10 again.
Penalty does go on to Pure. It'll remain 2nd down.
Well, you mentioned after 1 quarter of stats, South had actually outgained De Pere, but the short field and the turnover made the difference.
Second and about 9 yards to go. See if they go to the air or keep it on the ground. Inside handoff. Not a whole lot there for the De Pere running back, Baranek.
Guess who made the tackle?
Prunick. Baranek having a pretty good rushing game so far, Chris. He's got 26 yards and only 3 carries. And a touchdown. South jumps offside. All right. That should be enough, Chris, for the 1st down, and it will be. Okay, if they're going to spot it at the 28, it'll be 1st and 10 for De Pere. 10-20 and counting in the 1st half. It's homecoming 2016 over here at South. Nice tackle made that time, making the stop for South was Frankie Carruthers. Second down and 5. A lot of wide receivers for De Pere, Chris. They got some tall ones. One tall one on the left and one tall one on the right. And they run it up the middle.
Well, they spread you out, Marty.
Right. And pretty good blocking up front, but I don't think they got the first down.
Veronic there again on the carry.
Yeah, he's gotten his share of carries for sure, Chris. It's going to be a 4-yard pickup. It'll be third and 1. We got Huddleston at the bottom along with Mitch Anderson stacked. We got a couple stacked up on the top. Inside handoff. And no, it's going to be close, Chris. He may not have gotten it. The running back that time was a new kid, Lucas Reynolds. And did he get it, Chris? Yeah, they're going to give it to him. Okay, it's going to be 1st and 10. There you see it. And he barely got it. Ball is spotted on the 39. Give him 2 yards on that pickup. 1st and 10 for the Redbirds. Huddleston and Anderson again at the bottom of your screen. Those 2 wideouts. Handoff and hit right at the line of scrimmage was the running back. Carruthers and Prunick. Can't fool me. He got it over the line of scrimmage, but we're still going to call it 2nd down and 10. No gainage that time for Lucas Reynolds. Huffman goes 6 feet. He's a senior. Hands it off. His running back gets it up near the 45-yard line. I believe that was Reynolds again. Yes, it was.
Yep, Reynolds is their 3rd carrier after Huffman. He's got 3 TDs on the season as well. And I like what De Pere's doing. They can just pound it against this South defense. South, holds strong, but they still giving up 3 or 4 yards. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and 4.
Yeah. I would keep it on the ground. They've been pretty successful. Huffman on a keeper, fakes the handoff. He gets around the end and gets knocked out of bounds near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Trevor Ladwig saved that touchdown.
That's good strategy, Chris. Good play calling. Run it up the middle, and then fake that handoff. Looked pretty close to being able to be called a face mask too, but officials didn't call it that way. Ball is spotted at about the 39-yard line.
Well, Isaac Huffman, he plays buckets too for De Pere, right?
Yep, he did some varsity action, Chris, as a sophomore, and then he played again last year.
They're going to have another good team, De Pere.
Yeah.
Bayport are going to have good teams.
Inside handoff, the running back got a pretty good push from his line. That was Veronic on the carry that time. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Give him 3 on the play. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line. It's going to be a quick quarter, Chris, with all the running.
Yep.
6:45 left. Huffman, ball a high snap. He gets it though, gives it to Bronick right up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. Oh my. 34-yard touchdown run. You can make it 36-yard touchdown run. But too easy. Way too easy. Here you're going to see it. Look at this. Watch the blocking up front. Got through that first wave of South's defense, and then there was nothing left behind them.
89-yard drive, Marty?
Yep, you got it.
80, no, they started
No,
on 18, so
18.
82-yard drive and
Yeah.
4:17. And they're going for 2, Marty.
Again. Inside handoff. That one not as successful.
Carruthers there making sure that he's not getting in.
Well, even though they didn't get the 2-point conversion, it's still 22-0 with 6:31 left in the half. Student IDs are being lost left and right.
And a left and a right.
It's interesting how Mr. Hine, the kid walks in, he holds the, he looks at him, spell your last name. Once they can spell a name, they get it back, whether their name is or their face is the same as what's on the card. We had mentioned that North is at home tonight. They are playing Manitowoc. Manitowoc comes to Sheboygan with no wins on the season. North, no wins on the season. Somebody's going to be happy tonight.
Back in 1985, would you expect Manitowoc to be?
Oh, God. The Ron Rubeck years, were they awesome.
85, you know, the 80s. Holy
Right.
cry.
Don Davey.
Yeah, Don Davey.
Ball is picked up at the 10-yard line. Case voids one tackler, but not the next. He gets tackled inside the 15-yard line.
Couldn't solve it.
Nope.
Couldn't solve that case.
You are pretty sharp, Mr. Wright. You weren't even trying that time, and they just roll off your tongue.
Well, he looked left, looked right, looked left, looked right, and had no place to go if he would have just picked it up and ran.
Wow, she doesn't come up and get it herself. She sends the boyfriend. That's a relationship that'll last.
Student ID's missing here, yep. Uh-oh, another fumble.
Rice picks it up, and he's going to be dropped. Looks like inside the 10-yard line.
Once again, South facing 86 yards to pay dirt.
Wow, we lost a 3 on the play by Jacob Rice.
Next week, South plays Manitowoc, so they get a chance at the Shipbuilders.
Ball on the 11-yard line. Looking at the sweep. Case gets by one tackler. By another tackler, he gets it out to the 20-yard line. Nice run by Jacob Case.
And again, if it wasn't 2nd and 13, it could have been a first down probably on that situation. Instead, we face 3rd and 4 again here.
They're down and 4. Rice takes a good snap, fakes the handoff, rolling right, looking, firing downfield, and he's got his receiver. Knocked out of bounds was Mason Prunick.
Nice pass again by Jacob using those legs, and then can throw a nice ball.
There you see him with the good quickness. A little bit of a wobbler, but Prunick able to make the catch.
No.
And we got a penalty flag down. It's going to go all for naught. Ay, ay, ay.
Gotta be kidding me.
I hear you.
Everything. You just see Jacob Rice, just his head staring out to outer space there. How can this happen? Oh, unfortunate break, Marty.
Third down and 8. Quick out to Bonin, and he was running before he had it, Chris. Fourth down. Ball is deep in South territory. The punter has not been nailing them very well. That's Case.
30 and 32 yards so far, Marty.
Right. What he's counting on is the roll.
Yep. And guess what? DePere standing inside the 50. There's a good one.
Yeah, he went after that one. Kicked it pretty far. It goes out of bounds near midfield. It's going to be inside the 50. DePere will have it at the South 49. One of the better punts for Jacob Case, but still leaves DePere with great field position.
Once again, Marty, on that drive, you had a nice run by Case, you had a nice catch by Prunick, but on the other hand, you had a fumble on the snap on first down, and then you had a penalty on third down. So you had all those nice things that take place, but the two negatives so much overwhelmed the third one, and you had a drop.
Yeah, great
You had
point.
a drop. Three negative things happened on that drive, and two very positive things.
And we get whistles. Let's see what's happening here. Illegal procedure on DePere. With that penalty, it'll be 1st and 15. We got two wide receivers out near us. The widest of the two is Gavin Knott, number 13. He's got a nice white uniform. Esser in motion. And fake handoff. Huffman has it. Oh, if he would have got a block on the outside, Chris, he would have went, but Esser whiffed on the block attempt. It's going to be 2nd down and a loss of no gain on the play.
Jacob Case on a nice play there. I would expect DePere now to be chucking at these 2 downs, Marty.
Somebody's going to get railed on it. Video, when they show the video. Watch number 5. Whoop, missed him. And Case makes a stop.
Well, he looked like he knew who he wanted to block, and all of a sudden when he realized it, oh, right, he's on my right. Whoops, I missed. Oh, a little surprised here.
Handoff, and getting pushed back is the running back, Jake Feets.
Well, DePere's running it down their throats, and then they get a 2nd and 15, and where they're passing all over the place. Now, when they needed to pass, they don't.
Right.
And you get a stop here. Maybe South will have one more crack.
Hey, you know who made that stop? My favorite number. 3rd and a bundle. Huffman just falls on it. Ball is back all the way to the 37. Loss of 7.
I don't know where Huffman was going on that, Marty. He appeared to be going, well, I guess he wanted to roll left with his receivers over there, but he went left and the ball hadn't gotten there yet.
You're going to see
Watch
it.
him now. He's going to move towards his left.
Yeah. You know, it looked like he was watching it right into his hands. He just didn't catch it.
DePere happy to run clock here, Marty. They're up 22-0.
Yeah.
And
2:25 left.
they're going to probably wait and call timeout, I would think.
Yeah, they do. Good call on that, Chris.
That's a smart play by DePere. South with their 2 timeouts, let that roll off. It's now down to 2:17, but they do have the 2 in their back pocket.
Yeah, we are winding down our season here on WSCS TV Sports. Next week, Friday, October 14th, we will be at North. They host Ashwaubenon. And then our final game of the season is Saturday, October 22nd, when Wisconsin Lutheran travels to Lakeland for a game. And we're kind of hoping Taylor Field is healed up, because I'll tell you, it was a muddy mess after that last game.
And they don't play there again until that date. So we're talking, for those of you that need to understand, if you look out now, you see all the green. Just imagine that all being brown, because that's what it looked like.
And we had one team in white, one team in blue, and at the end of the game, they both looked like they were all wearing brown. And he's not going to throw the penalty.
How can you grab it and then grab it? Okay, do a little bam.
I don't know if our fans were watching that. The punter went down. He pulled a Brad Nortman, and the official wasn't going for it. First and 10 for South. Ball spotted on the 26-yard line. Rice along with Case Wildman in motion. And they give it off to Case, heading off the right side. And he picks his holes, gets it up to about the 30, maybe a little bit over.
Well, South's got to be a little quick here. We're under 2 minutes here. South's lined up. Timeout.
It does look like it could be, Chris. Sean Messon comes into the huddle, number 28. Not sure what was going on. Maybe they lined up with only 10 players. That's why the timeout happened. Not sure about that. We'll have some I think it was Case wasn't quite ready to go. But he's getting escorted off the field. Might not be a South timeout either if it's an injury.
No, I think it was just an injury.
We shouldn't say just an injury, but because it was an injury, there isn't a timeout being called.
Right, and we need Jacob Case.
He's a fast runner, and he's runs pretty hard when he gets the ball.
Holding his right arm, Marty.
Well, that's okay as long as it's not the left. All right, Messon in the backfield with Jacob Rice. 3 wide receivers on the left side. They'd like to do the quick out on that formation, but Rice is going
Prunick.
deep. Prunick in the middle. He's got it to 40, down to the 30, down to the 20, and knocked out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big play, Rice to Prunick.
Well, he had 2 receivers on the left, Marty, and it looked like they were going to go deep, and Prunick was the inside receiver, and he's the one that made the catch. There was nobody there. All the attention was on the right side, and then he just did his work, number 25. If that kid ain't all conference, there's something wrong.
Ball is spotted at the 14-yard line. Fake handoff.
Touchdown.
And he's got his receiver. Touchdown, Mason Prunick.
Perfect pass. 3 receivers over there.
Fake inside handoff. Rice going right to the corner and got his man.
And the fireworks are off, Marty. Touchdown, South.
Snap and the kick, and it's good. With 1:17 left until halftime, it's 22-7.
You still got it.
I know. Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Oh dear, we have a game, Marty.
You know, we talked about the big plays and how South has to string together long drives with shorter gains. And here tonight, they've got a 44-yard run by Jacob Rice and a 56-yard pass play from Rice to Prunick. So they've got the big plays down tonight. Now they just got to get the defense working a little better.
Well, the short fields, Marty, and the mistakes. And, you know, you see signs. There's constantly signs of positive things, but unfortunately, we're running out of time in the season.
Prunick doing the kickoff chores. Squib kick, fumbled, picked up at the 23-yard line. And the return man gets it out over the 35, so they're going to have fairly good field position.
Well, with
the run back person was Anderson.
With a host of ones up on the board. 1:11 left, first down. DePere does have 2 timeouts, Marty.
Ball is at about the 38-yard line. We'll call it there. Quarterbacking for the Redbirds is Isaac Huffman. We've seen on a few plays James Zarin, number 7, but it's Huffman this time, and it's an empty backfield, Chris. A man in motion, fake handoff. Huffman keeping it, trying to get to the outside and can't. Nice stop made that time by South High's Javon Jordan.
I don't understand why he didn't get there, Marty. It was wide open there, and he just hesitated, Huffman, to get there, and Jordan did make a good play.
Huffman picks up about 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Huffman again on a keeper, picks up a block on the edge, gets him open, and he's taken out of bounds in South territory. That time he got the block, Chris, and it made a world of difference.
Well, South just rushed 4, and they covered 4 and 2 deep safeties, and so the best decision there was to run the football, and he got out of bounds, but they still need 46 yards, and they're down to 33 seconds, Marty.
They should have some timeouts left, too. It's
2.
surprising they
2.
don't use them.
2.
Well, he's got 3 wideouts to the left. And a man in motion is Esser. He gives it off to Esser. He's got the edge. He's out over the 30, inside the 35. Over the 40, I meant, inside the 35. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for DePere again.
25 seconds now. The DePere kicker is Max Miner, and he's attempted 0 field goals on the season.
I don't think he's going to attempt one here either. Hey, 1st and 10, ball on the 33. Huffman. No, Zern, the left-hander, throwing deep. He's got his man. Touchdown. Oh, my, what a throw. Making the catch was Gavin Knott, but I'll tell you, that was just an outstanding throw by the left-handed Zern. Wow. And I'll tell you, it got awfully quiet up here in the press box all of a sudden.
Got all the mojo going, Marty.
Yeah, what a catch, too.
How do you give up a score? Something past you. Oh, boy.
Jeez, no wonder they didn't have to bother with the timeouts. Going for 2 again. Inside handoff.
Got it.
And making the 2-point conversion was Nate Veronic again. Jeez. That's
It's now 30-7, Marty. Oh boy. 58 seconds, 59 seconds, Marty, they scored.
really that fast. Oh, man. Wow.
Boy, you had the fans were back in it. The box was back in it.
It got loud up here in the booth, I'll tell you.
South side, people watching at home were excited. You know, you had within 2 scores, South's going to start the ball in the second half. Let's just not let them score. And
do you remember earlier in the quarter I said this could be a quick quarter because all they're doing is running the ball? That was their only pass of the quarter, Chris. 33-yard touchdown. Is Zarin a baseball player?
I don't recognize that name.
Okay.
And I know he's a senior.
Yeah, he's got a nice arm. Ball is scooped up at about the 10-yard line by Case. He's looking for an opening and can't find it. He gets it out of bounds over the 20. It'll be 1st and 10 for South. Long field. See where they're spotted. Put it down at about the 22. 1st and 10 for South. 11.9 seconds left in the first half. Got Bonin a wide out, now going over to the right side. He was coming down here to the left, number 17. Also up on top for South is Nick Love, number 13. Rice on a fake pitch, keeps it. Trying to zigzag his way upfield, and he does. Gets it up over the 25, and that's going to be halftime. DePere on top, 30-7. We got a lot of halftime entertainment. Stay tuned for that.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. Go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
Sheboygan South High School marching band. Drum Major Lauren Edson and the band welcome you to this season's homecoming show entitled Life. The band's first selection takes you on a ride of your life, Magic Carpet Ride by Steppenwolf. Hit the charts in 1968, and the band hopes to revive your excitement for it today. Thanks to Amy Cooper, the band's choreographer today. The band's second song, Starship, hit the charts in 2012 by the recording artist Nicki Minaj. Tonight the band would like to welcome our yearly guest, the award-winning Sheboygan South Dance Team. The dance team is coached by Miss Carly Royman. Here's the band and dance team under the direction of drum major Dan Grimm, cranking up Starship. Before the band plays its final number, the band students would like to take time to thank their parents and guardians for all the support they have shown them over the years in music. Would you please stand up and let's give our band parents and guardians a big South High round of applause. We thank you. Thank you very much. For the band's final chart tonight, we lead back to the classic rock era. The hard-rocking Spirit in the Sky finishes off the band's flight show for this year. Take it away, Lauren.
coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
Okay, so we drowned the fire, stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
Look at me. Hey.
Raymond, look at Mommy.
Maybe the light hurts his eyes.
Maybe she's just not hungry.
Maybe he can't hear us.
Maybe we're not stimulating him enough. Maybe it's a phase.
Avoiding eye contact is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911. Protect the ones you love. Spot a stroke fast.
You're doing great. We're gonna try this again, okay?
Okay.
Wheels, pedals, handlebar, brakes. Sit up straight, keep your weight in the center, keep your eyes on the road, hands on the grips, button the seat. If we feel ourselves falling, what do?
Just keep pedaling.
Good girl. Now remember, it's all about balance and steering. Steer with your hands, steer with your body. Steering to the corners and you stay out of trouble. And the bell's your buddy, so go ahead and ding that. All right, ready? Here we go. Pedal, honey, pedal. There you go, you're a bike rider.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
Hi, may I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Okay.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
As an American, it's hard to hear that we have a serious hunger issue in our country. And as a parent, it's even harder to hear that 1 in 5 of our kids struggles with hunger, especially when billions of pounds of good food are wasted every year. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide billions of meals to families in need right in your community. Visit feedingamerica.org to support Feeding America in your local food bank. Together we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Here's your check.
I dare you. I dare you to change the world. Yeah, you. Getting that college education.
I dare you to be somebody important.
Like be a teacher. Or a reality TV star. I dare you to stand up here. To call the shots.
To be a role model.
An inspiration. An innovator.
To be a teacher.
Think you can change my life?
Make me excited about science like you?
Have a career that really means something?
Then do it.
Hey, I'm Tyler Perry. Do you know what hunger in America looks like? Well, it has many faces, and 16 million of those belong to children. Yet billions of pounds of food go to waste each year, and this is unacceptable. You can be a part of the solution. Join us in supporting the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks, which rescues our surplus foods and provides meals to many families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org today. Together we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
More than passing it. Inside handoff. You get a flag in the middle. New running back, too. That was Hunter Harris, but I don't think this is going to count. It looks like a holding call on DePere. One thing you got to like about tonight, Chris, both teams, for that matter, have not had a lot of penalties. You know, it's been a pretty good game that way.
They went strong right that time. They didn't get much.
No. The left side of the South defense, pretty good. Ball is spotted on the 18-yard line. It's going to be first down and about 18 yards to go. Huffman putting his head down and running forward. I believe that was Huffman anyway.
Yep. Under 4 minutes.
And,
well, DePere took advantage in that first half, I thought, on short field position, Marty. And then, of course, the early fumble by Rice. And then they hit on some big plays and later. But sure helps when you got that short field to work with.
Zern in. Danson throwing. Oh, nice throw. Huddleston on the catch, and he's got the first down. Zern, I think, has got a strong arm, Chris. I mean, he's going to the right and just zipped it right there. That was impressive. Ball is spotted on the 39-yard line. That was Huddleston's first catch since the first half. Handoff to the running back, going right up the middle and gaining big yardage. On the carry that time was Hunter Harris. Boy, oh boy. Hunter Harris is a 5'10", 180-pound senior, and he rumbled up to the, down to the 49-yard line. 12-yard pickup. A lot of backs in the backfield, Chris. They're running a tight formation. Turf in motion.
I wonder who made that tackle.
You're too easy. Ryan Vick on the carry. Not too much there. That's a no gainer. Second down, we'll call it 10. Clock running, 2:14. 38-13. Turf in motion again. And an inside handoff to Harris. He's not going to gain anything. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the instructions are, Chris, run the ball.
Yep. Braden Kupchak there on the stop along with Punick.
Anderson in there. Aaron Volpo, one of the blockers. Coming out here is big number 81, Jordan Joseph. James Zern in the backfield, the old left-hander.
3rd and 10, they'll probably throw Marty.
Knott comes in motion. Zern's pass is caught. Nice grab made by Knott, I believe that was. Gavin Knott making the catch.
Timeout South.
Trying to protect some clock. That was about a 7-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd down and 3. 4th and 3.
Here's the replay, Marty. Knott runs a nice out, nice catch.
Ooh, good collision. Gotta like that.
Munson Upchuck, I think, on the stop. And I think the Pier's going to go for it here, Marty. And with a minute left, they get a first down here. It's over.
Mason Prunick. Chris, and I agree with Chris on this one. He should be an all-conference linebacker for sure.
First or second team.
Yep.
Something, my gosh.
Also plays a little bit of baseball. I'm not sure if he's involved in any winter sports, but he's quite an athlete. It's 4th down and about 3. Hey, they got the big guy in the backfield, Chris. Max Huddleston, number 10. Turf in motion. They're going off that right side, and Hunter Harris goes right through for the first down. Going to be spotted at the 30. That's some big kids back there blocking.
Yeah, it's victory formation time, Marty.
Yeah, they could do it now, that's for sure. Under a minute.
Well, they shouldn't do anything but that, Marty. If they are, they're like last year.
Noah Patnode in the backfield.
Should just victory formation. Last year they had to put up scores on people. Of course. I just don't understand this, Marty.
That's a delay of game by DePere. Get the play off in time. Not going to matter. Actually, it's probably not a pretty smart move in a way.
Last year they ran scores up on people, and once again, it's victory. You won. Take a knee twice.
You know what I think he was doing, Chris, in all seriousness? I think he was getting players in the game.
No, I don't.
He was making some substitutions, and they were just slow doing it.
Well, regardless, it should be victory formation right here. They shouldn't run anything else. Take a knee. The game is over. You're winning 38-13. The game is over.
Not so loud. Jeez. I'm not disagreeing with you. Stop yelling at me.
I'm yelling at the pier.
I'll say in their defense, they've always run from the shotgun, and they're going to always run from the shotgun. So you're not going to put your quarterback under center in all likelihood. You just do the same thing. But they shouldn't be passing either.
Unbelievable. This is just unbelievable.
And the wide receiver is tackled by Tyler Fenner. Yeah, they didn't need to do that, Chris.
And there's Hankies on the field.
Oh, I just got done writing the play down on my sheet.
Well, it's a post-play penalty. Someone's going to get a naughty penalty. Not playing nice.
Unsportsmanlike?
Yep.
Let's see what we got here. Talking, so we want to decline it.
Offsetting.
Unsportsmanlike on each side, offsetting. It'll be second down and about 10.
Hey. Oh, now they got it figured out, Marty.
Cool. Wind the clock.
They got it figured out now, Marty.
Zern. Oh, I thought he was going to go under center.
He is. He's going to take a knee.
You sure?
Yes, I am.
I don't know.
Just take a knee. You can hike it.
We need that official in the middle to get out of our way, please, so we can finish the game.
He's going to not allow it to go. That's a good decision. Well, good things and bad things.
The clock was running. My bad. All right, that's the ball game. 38-13 to Pura winner over South at homecoming 2016. Give a shout out to Eric Weisman, our director, for the fine work he did. For Richard Bartson running that top camera. Student helpers tonight, Sergi Molitor and Zach Caffine. For my partner Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you down the road at Sheboygan North next week.